Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
Right, hi everybody, I'm Guy and welcome to Guy Science. I'm here with...
I'm Zhang.
I'm Xiao Chong.
I'm Yu.
And what are we making today?
Today we are going to make lava lamp.
Okay, right. What ingredients do we need to make a lava lamp?
Vinegar, oil, baking soda, food color, ink, ball, spoon, bottle.
Very lovely. Okay, right. What's the first thing we need to do?
We need to add 3 spoons baking soda into bottle.
Okay, right. Let's do that. I imagine we've got to do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. That's done. Right. What's the next thing we need to do?
Next, we pour 2/3 of oil in a bottle.
Okay, let's do that. Here we go. Right, here we go. 1 all the way. So you should fill it to about here in your bottle. You can use a bigger bottle or a smaller bottle. It might get messy, so maybe ask an adult for help. Okay, right, that's done. What's the next thing we need to do?
1 spoon of oil, 1 spoon of vinegar, and 3 or 4 drops of food coloring into bowl.
Great, lovely, let's do that. Here we go, so there's 1 in here into our bowl. And then 3 or 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want more colour, you can add more, maybe 6 or 7. Right, lovely, that's done. What do we do next?
Next, we pour the thing in a bowl to a bottle. Then we start slowly.
Okay, right, there we go. So let's pour it in. You can either use the spoon, or you can just pour slowly. Maybe ask an adult to help. Great, and it should work. If it doesn't work very well, what can we do to change it?
We can add more baking soda or vinegar.
Okay, right, we can try it. Right, let's give it a try. The first thing we need to do to make our lava lamp is we need to add our baking soda. So let's add our baking soda. Okay, away we go. Let's add our baking soda. 3 spoons of baking soda. Would you mind? Right, the next step we need to fill our, mine's a beaker, these bottles, about 2/3 of oil. Maybe you need an adult to help. Right, let's add our oil. See if you need some help. Okay, that's about, yeah, that should be okay, that's fine, lovely. Okay, next one. Okay, that should be fine, lovely, right, that's the oil. Right, the next thing we need to do is our vinegar and our food colouring. You can use this bowl. Right, so 1 spoon of vinegar and then 3 or 4 drops of food colouring. Alright, lovely. Be careful with the food colouring. Okay, great, lovely. Okay, right. You can try to pour it inside. You can try to pour it inside. Some more in a minute. Right, but you can put your, pour that in. You can probably use the same one. That's fine. Probably use the same one. Okay, you can pour inside. Put in there. You can probably use the same one together. Okay, great. 3 or 4 drops. Start. We can add more from the same one. Okay, great. That's a lot. Lovely. Give it a little mix. There you go, you can start to add a bit more inside. Okay, there you go, you can start putting your vinegar and then we can add more. Let's see. Add a bit more in a minute. Alright, let's try the last one. Great, let's have a bit. You can see it gets quite messy, so you need to be careful. Right, what can you see? What's happening? What's starting to happen? The bubbles are starting to come up. Okay, give it a nice mix. I'll do mine. So you can see in this one the bubbles are starting to rise. This one's got more food colouring. This one's working very well. I think more baking soda in this one. Let's have a look at this one. Great, I'll try mine. In a minute, if you want to, you can put the lid, you can put the top on. A bit more. I'm going to try 2 vinegar in mine. Put a lot in, give mine a mix. Together. Let's make this right inside. Let's see what this one. There's a little bit left, and wants to put some more in. Let's have a look. I've added a bit more in mine. More food colouring. Let's have a look what yours like. So I've got more baking soda in mine and I put more vinegar in, so there's a little bit left, so you can pour the little bit left into each of your bottles and give it a little shake. You can put a little bit more inside. So mine, all the bubbles are starting to come up, the reactions happen. Yeah, it's starting to happen a bit more at the bottom on the sides. If you want, you can put on the top and give it a little shake. The top and give it a little shake. Give it a second, see what happens. Okay, maybe it's not a good idea to give it a shake. This is a bad idea. So, if you want to, on mine's very, I added more oil in mine and more vinegar in this one. So I think maybe if we do it again, one with a bigger top is better, more oil, because the baking soda sits at the bottom, the oil is heavier than the baking soda. Right? As you can see, this is quite messy, so we then need to clean. Right, we finished. Okay, right, so bye from Guy Science. Bye from Guy.
I'm Shao Chao. Goodbye.
I'm Daddy. Goodbye.
Okay, so you finish your lava lamp, but why does it work like that? Why does it go up and down? Okay, so that's because of density. What's density? Well, density is how much space is inside an object. So how thick or closely the particles inside are all together. So density, it can change with the temperature and it can change with the pressure. So for example, density here is the mass of the object or substance divided by its volume. So mass is the amount of matter or space taken up by an object. People often think it's weight and in kilograms, but it's not the same. An object's weight will change with gravity. Its mass will never change. Volume describes the amount of space taken up by an object. You can see the two things there. So liquid's got lots of small particles in it, and different liquids have got different densities. So water, for example, water has got a lower density than oil. The water will float and then the oil will sink. Other liquids have got a lower density, so they will float above the water. And there's an example from our lava lamp, you can see it going up and down. So the density of oil, it's lighter than water. So the water sinks to the bottom and then the oil's on top. But why do we get the bubbles? So the bubbles, if we add the baking soda, they make carbon dioxide. And then the bubbles join with the water and they go up and down because water, because it's got a lower density than oil, so they rise up and down. In a normal lava lamp, you turn it on and you heat it up. But here we've used the baking soda. Okay, so so at home you can do this. See which ones do you think have got a higher or lower density? Vegetable oil, milk, honey, water, washing up liquid and syrup. Okay, so now it's your turn. So you're going to use Flipgrid, I'll show you in a minute, and you're going to make your own lava lamp and upload a short video of you describing your lamp. So you can choose one of these questions to answer. Does the temperature of the water affect how much the lava lamp works? So if it's hotter, the water, will it go faster or slower? If you use a bigger bottle or a bigger container, does it change the amount of bubbles that are made? If you put a cap on the top of it, will it change at all? Will you get more bubbles? Will you get less bubbles? And what about the amount of baking soda? If you put more baking soda in, will it change the amount of bubbles being made? Okay, so you can choose one of those to do yours, and you're going to upload to Flipgrid. So let me just show you. This is Flipgrid, and you're going to make a lava lamp, upload a short video. So if you want, this is the QR code. So you can use this QR code to scan the code and upload your short video to describe what you did to make your lava lamp. Right, so that's it from me. Right, bye from Guy, and I'll see you next time on Guy Science. Enjoy, bye bye.